Stories of the departed, for in the shadows hides the evil that lurks within. As the light dies and slowly becomes night, the realm of the spirits rule the world. In the darkness of your mind hides your own inner demons, brings to life your deepest fears. Do you have what it takes to speak to the dead? Do you accept your own mortality? In the search for life after life, have you ever seen a ghost, spirit, or demon? Have the lights flickered and the room became as cold as death itself? Maybe you have, maybe it was your own subconscious preparing you for death. Come spend some of what's left of your own existence in our search for the answers hidden behind them. Fear shed off and blind us, and open your mind's eye. Listen to the story. We are they, we are incarnate.
What's up, motherfuckers? What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Happy Thursday, happy Friday Eve. Yeah, Vexus, Moose, get wrecked, nerds. Yeah, same to you. And we're sitting here behind Pixels, and yeah, we're all a bunch of nerds in here. It's all good. Some just nerdier than others. Hey, I like my women nerdy, dirty, inked, and curvy. What can I say? Anyways, apologize about no show last night. If you guys saw the video in Discord, you understand why, and the pictures. Past couple days have been interesting. They finished it up today. I had other shit to do in the warehouse, so I really didn't have to worry about LEDs, which is good. Beyond that, that wall is 1/7 of the LEDs we had to test. 1/7. It's going out on Justin Timberlake tour. Yeah, so you can imagine that grid is 30 by 30 ish. So 210 by 210. It's going to be a big LED wall, and those are the new LED walls. They're almost transparent, and you can adjust them to 10-degree angles. So each panel, you can actually make it curved. You can actually set it up to where they curve, concave or convex. So yeah, it's been interesting. I ain't complaining. It's been fun. We left off Wednesday or Tuesday night. Section 2, 16 minutes, 25 seconds in.
I want my duck!
Oh, what's up, TM? And that is fucking loud. Yeah. Where was I at? Threw me off track. We're into Section 2 of Section 3, MDS, H3VR, Old Culinary. We caught on the previous section wrong chair and weird locking sounds. So we're going to see where we get on this. We'll jump through the empty sections, hopefully get through this tonight and into section 3. That way we can get into some video tomorrow night, maybe. I don't know. We're going to do maybe one night of video. We're not going to do all 3. I haven't decided yet. We've still got, let's look real quick before we get into video or get into audio. We have, okay, 2 more Deads recorders. Wait, no. Why am I on GoPros? 2 more Deads personal recorders. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 more recorders to go. So we're going to have to break up the video somehow. We'll figure it out. Anyways, let's get on some video or get on some audio. Why do I keep saying video? Because I've been testing video for 2 days. Damn it. You can tell where my mind's at. It's just gone. Got my Jameson and ginger, though. I'm a happy camper. I deserve it after this day. See, David snuck in, so we got David, Moose, TM, and Vexus in here. It's a good night. It's a good start. Freaking Moose. We need something spicy tonight, though. We need a good, spicy EVP. Remember from the GoPros, they didn't reveal too much. Motorcycle? Nope. Just a ricer. Get that out of the way. Why? Because TM got me with the freaking duck. And believe me, it's just as loud on your side than it is mine. Why? The famous last words. Why? There's a bird. It was funny. It's always funny. And is this bird chirping coming up right over here? Yep, birds. Nope. Jasper's a crow. This is something more annoying. Sounds like pigeons. If you listen real closely, you can hear feathers flapping. So they're probably right outside the window. You know, everybody knows Jasper's a crow. Don't tell me this is going to be all birds, because we have to listen to it. Oh, thanks. Yeah, Moose. Some of that is wings, wings flapping from birds. I've always said the Zoom H3 VR is the best recorder for paranormal investigations. A lot of people disagree because it's got binaural and ambisonic sound, but it's so sensitive, and you can amplify it so much before it distorts. You can clean the shit out of this audio before it goes wonky. Only problem is they're $300 a pop. That's why, it's like, yeah, they're the best recorder though. I mean, the Zoom H1N Pros are the best starting recorder, and they're about $80 a pop. $80 a pop. Tascam DRO 5X about the same price. It all depends what you want to spend. I experimented with like 6 or 7 different recorders before I found one I liked, and so happened it's the Zooms. Now the next Zoom one I want, if I keep investigating, I haven't been on investigation since the prison. Uh, I don't know if I want to buy any more. I don't want to buy any more gear. Uh, just gets too expensive because then you got to worry about transporting it. Birds or crickets, one of the two. Huh. I don't know, guys. What's this cat doing? I'll be right back. Yeah, but definitely the more recorders I buy, the more we have to analyze. And right now we're at a point where we're analyzing a lot. So the other downside, other option is retire recorders to get better ones, or retire recorders and get GoPros so we can have video. Problem is, GoPros ain't cheap. I definitely want more video. Even if it's static or we just leave them, it's more video. That means more hard drives on the computer. That's the big downside to video for me. How many freaking hard drives can I buy? And say hi, Jack. Say hi to everybody, bud. Some of the new cameras, I ain't spending money for an AI camera. No. I'll put a dono goal up for that one. So if generate something from dust. That's always a possibility. That's always a possibility. We're just getting a lot of weird background noise. Definitely might have to look into it though, just out of curiosity. The downside is, are these cameras going to create fake evidence? Or something that, like I said, something from dust. That's my biggest fear is all this new technology is just going to fuck us over. Definitely a couple areas worth looking at. Here we go. Had to put Jack down. He's getting weird. Definitely, definitely. Jack is about a year and a half. Figure actually June, so August, September, October, November, December, January, February. He's almost 2. Yeah, still a teenager. Actually, not even a teenager yet. Probably like 12 in human years. Still a pain in the ass. You figure he's about 7 months when I got him. Between 7 and 8 months when I got him. That's what the vet told me. So that was in January of last year. So 7 January. So we figured his birthday is in June. So yeah, April, May, June. He'll be 2 in June. He only wants to snuggle now. And he's laying like right at my feet on his back like this, looking at me. Like last night, all he wanted to do was play. Midnight. Jumped on me, ran away, and just kept jumping on me. But it's all good. Not last night. Then about 2, I woke up with the worst cramp in my leg, like in my right calf. I literally came out of a solid sleep, almost in tears. I've we've all woken up with like a cramp in the arch of our foot or something like that. This was in my calf and it was bad. My calf still hurts. We've pretty much gauged this. You know, and I eat right too. Solid breakfast, decent lunch, and always a great dinner. Stay plenty hydrated. I think I just slept wrong. And it was like, wow. Yay, motorcycle. We got one more section of this recorder to do. And we got to figure out, still got to figure out what recorder we're going to do next. Yep, we got that on the GoPro too. H3 VR, I carried all night. We're not going to do that. I don't know. Is this where we just came in and checked the equipment?
Just me and the GoPro recorder. Nothing to get excited about, guys.
Yep, we were just checking equipment. Guys, we're not looking at much. Motorcycle. Probably another motorcycle. Yep. Here's our excitement for the night. That's a wild echo. Sounds like a voice mask in the motorcycle engine. Tell me that does not sound like a voice mask in the motorcycle engine. Now, go back to when I very first started investigating. We're talking on my first like 5 investigations. We went to a park out here which is known to be haunted by like 4 spirits. They've all been documented many times by many teams. We were on the baseball field, and one of the girls was getting her hair flicked. You could watch her hair literally getting pushed. And it's like, and me being me, it's like, hey, why don't you come at somebody with a little bit more energy? Come at somebody your own size. Why don't you be a man and fight a man instead of picking on a female? Next thing I know, I'm flat on my back. Closest teammate to me is probably about 10 to 15 feet away. And when we went back and analyzed it, there was a motorcycle going by at the same time that happened, and masked in the engine of the motorcycle was an EVP saying, "You don't know me." I'm going to see if I can find it for you guys for one day. It is insanity. Scared the living shit out of him. First time I ever got attacked by a spirit. And it... That's when I learned a very stark realization about provoking. Didn't do it too much after that. I mean, I did, but I didn't. I just never did it like that. Okay, it's nothing. All right. So section 2 is a bust. Section 1 was a bust. Section 2 was a bust. No, we don't want to save it. Because there's literally nothing. Okay, MDSH3VR. Let's get section 3 loaded up. And this is only an hour and 11 minutes, so hopefully it's something better. If not, you know what? Shit happens. And it doesn't look like there's going to be much. So, at least we'll be able to close another recorder down. We're still sitting at 97 EVPs. It's terrible. It's terrible. But I'm okay with it. We'll get more this year. I hope. The thing is, I hope as many investigations as they're doing in the prison, the spirits are just getting fed up and saying, you know what? We just don't want to communicate anymore. Which is, very possible. Section 3. Because you can oversaturate a location. You can oversaturate it to where the spirits kind of just give up. The docents may get contact with them all the time, and a few investigators here and there, but they're just going to stop because they're tired of it. Yeah, same questions over and over again, which is unfortunate. So just in case, if we happen to kill this, unnamed, or do we want to dive into explicit recorders? Should we dive into explicit recorders, or should we do Sims recorder? What do you guys think? Or no direct feedback? That too. Because explicit has 3 recorders. I miss seeing her in here. She donated 3 recorders. Oh, no. TM, they hate ZB. He is not allowed on prison grounds. He is not allowed on prison grounds. They detest him. David, the last recorder you picked was dead. The last one I picked after you was dead. I'm thinking we might do explicit recorders next. All 3 of them, right in a row. Actually, yeah, we're going to. Even all 3 of them are dead, we can knock them out. And we are flatlined like crazy. Look at this. This is horrible. Motorcycle? Nope. Somebody coming in. But not doing anything. That's evidence. Maybe. Hold on. Yeah, that's evidence. Locks and doors. This is evidence. Yeah, but nobody's in there. It's just a bonk, but nobody's there. And there's the lock sound, and there's a door shutting. No, nobody. Why do you think I went forward a little bit? Nobody's in there. And I am 27 minutes ahead. Nobody's in there. Everything's flatlined. Everything's flatlined 27 minutes ahead. That is not one of us. TM. Yeah, you can get residual footsteps. Nobody's talking. Remember, we got this on the GoPro too. And there was nothing on camera. Nobody walked in. But you walk into a room, you say something. Nobody talks.
You fucking sneaky.
Yeah, but again, let's look where this is at. 20 minutes, 27 seconds. There's nothing that happens for 15 minutes. At least. I did have a GoPro there. Remember, we went through the video and we caught the locks and the doors on the GoPro as well. GoPro 1 or is that GoPro 2? GoPro 1. Yeah. No, they didn't move. But we had nothing. I mean, look, the next kind of anything on the recorder is here. An airplane. 14 minutes, nothing. $16 nothing. Problem is, the door opened and shut at almost the same time, and you hear footsteps. Okay, 27 minutes is the mark. Nothing happened for 27 minutes. So nobody's going to walk into a room investigating and be quiet for 27 minutes. I've never seen that happen. All right, that's us talking outside. Because that is distant. I think we're actually out in the courtyard talking. Motorcycle or airplane? Motorcycle.
Would you shut the...
And now you hear us start coming in to clean up the gear for the night. That's me. All right. 5 hours and 19 minutes. We're ending EVP session. So, yeah, out of Old Culinary MDS, we got not very much. Not very much at all. Kind of figured that. Actually, you know what? Let's see here. We got MDS evidence. No, wrong one. 84 to we got 15 pieces of evidence in culinary. Or actually, no, I take that back. We got 7 pieces of evidence out of Old Culinary on MDS H3VR. Not the greatest. Definitely not the greatest. So we're going to load up Explicit 1. Oh, come on, don't do this to me tonight. There we go. And see what we got. And it's not looking too good to start. We'll definitely find out. It looks like I have the gain way up on it, though. I don't like when that happens. It makes it very, very staticky. But we don't have to adjust it as much. Well, there's some spikes. Okay, let's get the effects. Let's just put one vocal enhancer in. I think that's all we might need. Yeah. All right. Let's get over to here. Let's find out where we're at. Why? Why would you do this? Why are you fucking up right now, huh? Oh, come on. It did it. It did it. It fucking did it. Why would it do this right now? Audition not wanting to do shit like normal. Sorry, guys. Shouldn't take too long now. Effects. All right. There we go. Sorry about that. Rookie mistake. All right, let's go. All right, this is Brent with Incarnate Paranormal, Nevada State Prison, visit 4, night 1. This is Explicit 1 recorder being left in Unit 5, cell C27. someplace we hadn't been before. What the fuck? Can I be any louder? Yeah, I'm thinking it was a cell, one of the doors. It's kind of why I just moved on past it. No way to figure it out, but it sounded like help me, but it was, if I think it was just the old metal being flexed when the door opened. I don't think it was any more than that. Yeah, I had the gain way up on this. Airlock? What do you mean by airlock there, TM? Ooh. Don't know what you mean by airlock there, bud. That's me. You can hear the, you can hear my case shutting. There's no airlocks on any, no springs or anything on any of these doors. we got coming up here? Something, I hope. God, I need to do some noise reduction on this. Let's see how this works real quick. Because that is some high static. Capture noise point. Okay, let's see if that works at all. Otherwise, that's going to be a painful 2 hours. Okay, it's a little bit better. We'll know to do this tomorrow night before the show. All right, let's get a little bit more done here. And I think that will take us probably to the end of the show. All right. There we go. A lot of this, again, might be the residual door slams. That has been a mainstay for most of these upper yard pods. Is this residual door slams? Nothing about it, and can't prove or debunk it. Yep, a lot of residual doors, guys. All right, guys. Unfortunately, we only got one tonight, and that was that weird locks and doors sound, which we did get on the GoPros, which kind of confirms, nobody was in there. So, yeah, another slow night. I don't know what this recorder for Unit 5 is going to entail, but we'll have to wait and see and hope for the best. These upper yards, you just don't know. A lot of people have never investigated them. The only ones they really let people into are 9, 11, 12, and 13. The others, they just don't let people into. 6, because the air is so stagnant in there, health hazard, basically go in, set the recorder, and get out. The others, spiders, they haven't finished cleaning them all. And it just takes so much to upkeep everything. We're lucky to get in to even set down a recorder. So if we don't get anything, I get it. We got a chance to do something in there. But it's also disheartening because you want to produce the evidence so they can keep opening these places up for the investigators to go in to get evidence. It is what it is, but we're having fun with it. And that's all that matters. I appreciate you guys being here tonight. TM, Moose, David, Vexus, and anybody else lurking from the shadows. I always appreciate you guys being here for long shows, short shows, and the lack of shows. I apologize. Getting into the big tour seasons. So there's going to be some nights, and probably next week. Or at least, there'll be at least one night next week when I won't have a show. But next Friday, I do have off work. I got to take Dipshit down to get his shots. Beyond that, I'm going to try to do a long show on Friday. Guys, have a great night. God bless. And I'll see y'all later. Thanks again.